Hello students, welcome to the session. I am Mr. M.H. Mota, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. This session is on escalators, which are used for the vertical transportation in various types of buildings. So what is escalator? Escalator is a moving staircase, a conveyor transport device for carrying people between floors of a building. It consists of a motor-driven chain of individual linked steps that moves up or down on tracks, allowing the step treads to remain horizontal. They are used to move pedestrian traffic in places where elevators will be impractical, like shopping malls, airports, and convention centers. The different components of such escalator includes landing platform, a truss for supporting it, steps, tracks and handrails. The figure adjoining shows all such parts. For example, here and above we generally used to have the landing platforms. This is a truss which is used for supporting the whole escalator. These are the steps which remains horizontal while its operation, while moving either in the upward direction or a downward direction. This is the track in the direction of which the escalator moves, while these are the handrails and balustrades. They even are moving along with this escalator steps, and they generally are synchronized such a way that they are moved in a very similar kind of pace to help passenger to feel safe. Let's understand how these escalator works. The core of escalator is a pair of chains looped around two pairs of gears and electric motor runs it. So this shows such electric motors. The drive gear and electric motor is attached here, and along these shafts it is being operated as shown in this particular enlarged view of it. And when this particular electric motor get operated, it is connected with these driving gears, and along with that all these conveyor belts and return wheels have been attached, and they are operated such a way that this whole assembly starts moving in the same direction. The motor and chain system are housed inside the truss, a metal structure extending between two floors. As the chain moves, the steps always stay level. At the top and bottom of the escalator, the steps collapse on each other, creating a flat platform as shown here and here, and creating a flat platform. This makes it easier to get on and off the escalator. The electric motor also moves the handrail. A rubber conveyor belt moves at exactly the same speed as the step to give rider some stability and a feeling of safety. Each step has two sets of wheels which roll along two separate tracks. The upper set, the wheels near the top of the step, are connected to the rotating chains. The other set simply glides following behind the first set. Each step generally used to has a series of grooves in it, so it will fit together with the steps behind the tracks. These are the different sizes and its application. They generally used to have the various sizes. Those have been specified. It starts with the very small size, which generally used to have a width of 400 mm. This 400 mm is a clear space available for a passenger or a user to use. So that generally defines its size, and it starts with once again a 400 mm width. This is a very small kind of say escalator. Nowadays such escalators are very rarely seen, and it generally accommodate one passenger with feet together. Second is a small size with width around 600 mm, which permits once again one passenger standing with comparatively higher degree of comfort. Third is the medium size, which used to have a 800 millimeter width and which permits one passenger plus luggage along with it. While a large size escalator used to have a width around 1000 mm and in few cases a bit more than that, which permits two passengers and at a time one person even can cross another person while the escalator is in operation. So this shows the different figures of the escalators where the sizes shown are medium or large. Next is a moving walkway or traveler. It is another mode of the escalator. It is a slow moving conveyor mechanism that transports people across a horizontal or inclined plane over a short to medium distance. It can be used by standing or walking on them. They are often installed in pairs, one in each direction. They are built in one of the two basic styles. One is a pallet type. A pallet type is a continuous series of flat metal plates joined together to form a walkway. They generally used to have a metal surface. Where a moving belt are generally built with mesh metal belts or rubber walking surfaces over the metal rollers. These are the figures of different moving walkway. This first figure shows the horizontal walkway, which are generally placed at the places like airport. This is an inclined kind of walkway which used to have a slight inclination and used to have comparatively say a rubber kind of place to stand on. And this is a figure which shows one of the moving walkway those have been installed at the airports. High-speed walkways. Using the high-speed walkway is like using any other moving walkway, except that for safety there are special procedures to follow when joining or leaving. So in this case, rider must have at least one hand free to hold the handrail, those carrying bags, shoppings, etc., or must use the ordinary walkway nearby. So on the high-speed walkway, you must able to hold on the sideways because its speed is more. So you must able to hold say a baluster or some handrail kind of thing that has been provided because of its high speed. The rider stands still with both feet on the metal rollers and let it pull them so that they can glide over the rollers. And is an inclined moving walkway. So it is used to move people to another floor so that people can take along their suitcases, trolley, or shopping carts or baby carriage. The carts have either a brake that is automatically applied, strong magnet in the wheels to stay adhered to the floor, or specially designed wheels that secure the cart within the grooves of the ramp so that wheeled items travel alongside the riders and do not slip away. The applications of such includes the airport, zoo, theatre, museum, malls, theme parks, etc. So that's it for this small session. Let's meet in the next session to learn more. Thank you for your patience learning, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.